Yeah. Nah, I just throw it out there. I don't need to watch it. It's gonna look like that. I'll watch it though. No, I'm on the game. No, I'm on the game. Bro. Function. Bro, Neil. Yes. Oh, who did your fake big bro? Like I said, who did your fake big bro? Can you plug me in?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
I said, who did your fake big bro? Can you plug me in?
And the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky.
You do that shit number?
Today we've got a fun little clash.
I'm doing it right
the Houston Texans taking on the Chargers of Louisville.
I'm not going to an A. I'm not going to an A. Bro, it is. What you mean?
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And they're off here in Louisville. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle, 60.
Richardson going right to the air.
Richardson intended for Quentin Johnston. Incomplete.
Quentin Johnston was the intended target.
2nd and 10
and
at the 35-yard line.
Take a look at the defense for these Texans. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25.
Richardson's pass.
I think you're going to see some changes in the
Rashid
offseason, whether it's
Shaheed.
through the draft, free
A
agency,
2-yard pickup
maybe even
makes
both.
it 3rd
They definitely
and
need some
8.
help in the secondary.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Richardson working from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release. So this will be incomplete.
Intended for
That was the
Omarion
first third
Hampton.
down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the
Sets up
execution of
4th
that
down.
play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
18 Cowboy.
Richardson going on 4th down. Will try to do it himself. To the left side, he's got McConkey. This is going to depend on his spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. The tight end Henry here in motion. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the line of
making that
scrimmage.
tackle.
No gain on the play.
Well done to
Brings
sniff
up
that out
2nd
defensively.
and
He
10
had it diagnosed
at the
quick.
Chargers'
I love that
44-yard
description
line.
because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete.
And now it brings up 3rd
down and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass. Intended for Hunter
Because they
Henry.
needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
118. What's that?
And Stroud now to throw. Here's to the middle of the field. He's got him made complete. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Nothing to see here, just your standard
And the
fourth down gain of 28
down.
yards. And the drive keeps going.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good
Intended
there.
for
Second
Tank
down.
Dell. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Stroud looking to throw. And he comes back.
He caught that?
Stroud's pass.
9
Complete
yards.
to Hunter Henry. A gain of 9 brings up third and
His trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you know you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a running back who's going to run as well? In any
It's a
event,
loss of 4
whatever you see,
yards.
you think that tight end
Brings
can
up
win that
fourth
battle.
down.
Well, they tried to catch him by
Miami
surprise.
Fairbairn
I
on
think
for
they
the
would have
field
a
goal.
hot pass on
A
third down, but
28-yard
no luck.
attempt.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought
The kick
process.
is good.
Make an unconventional call.
Makes the
on third
score
down
Texans
sometimes.
3,
It could pop big.
Chargers
In this
nothing.
case, it didn't.
Miami Fairbairn the kickoff for Houston.
Points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts,
The Chargers
you're
take
gonna do
over
that.
first
In
and
this case,
10
they'll take the field
at their
goal
own
and get
30-yard
prepared for the
line.
rest of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
This game coming into play.
Rasul
You're talking
Douglas
about
on
me
the
because I
tackle.
blew up your phone all
A
week
6-yard
prior to this
pickup
one. I'm
brings
so
up
excited
second
about
and
this game
4
because to me,
at the
it's not out of the
36-yard
realm of
line.
possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Why did I do that, bro? Why did I do that, bro?
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive.
Oh my God! Anthony Richardson just fucking goal.
Couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Two
It's
drives won't
fourth
tell the
down.
story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
I'm so mad.
Intended for Rashid Shaheed.
Curious decision to go for it.
It's
Doesn't
a
pan
turnover
out.
on down.
And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Straight off the play fake. Short pass caught by Henry. This will be stopped about 2
Complete to
yards shy
Hunter
of the
Henry.
marker. 8-yard
It's a
gain,
gain of
2nd and 2.
8. Brings up second and 2
We've seen quite a bit
at
of a
the
short
24-yard
passing game
line.
early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw a short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop you,
There we go, there we go. Pick six to the crib, to the crib, to the crib. Take that shit to the crib, nigga. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take that shit to the fucking crib.
It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
and I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few
Cameron
pick
Dicker
sixes and
for
score
the extra
ourselves.
point.
You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it
The
out for the
kick
rest of the
is
game. We
good.
score. Hey, offense. Can you
Makes
keep
the
up
score
with us?
Chargers 7,
Footing always a concern
Texans
with the
3.
extra points up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for
So
the
they throw the pick
Chargers.
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it
The
skips through the back
Texans
of the
take
end
over
zone
first
for a
and
touchdown.
10.
Yo, Trent, I know you got a mic game.
At their own
I
35-yard
got a mic there,
line.
brother.
Houston's
Yo,
offense
Trent.
already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go
Joe
around.
Mixon
And
on the carry.
I think it's almost
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
and you
A
come
loss
right
of
back
2
out into the field.
brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're back out on the field with a chance to atone.
C.J. Stroud on the pass.
It's a gain of
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
yards here.
Brings
They
up
hope to convert
3rd
the first
and
down.
8.
Stroud to throw it. This goes out right from Mixon. And he'll go out
Joe
to
Mixon.
at the 49.
A gain of 12
That's good
yards.
for a Texan first down,
And
a
the
12-yard
Texans
pickup.
first down. A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Now Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
Complete to Joe Mixon. A gain of 5 brings up
After
2nd
one,
and
7-3 the
5
score
at the
on EA
47-yard line.
Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Play action. Stroud now.
C.J. Stroud sacked.
6 and
A
now
loss of
brings up
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drive here. Right down behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. The pressure too great. Goes down once more. The defense is setting them back on the
Huge loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
Well, the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And no
Fair
return
catch.
on this one. It's a
Signal
fair catch.
for
A signal
and
for
taken.
and take it.
The Chargers take
That'll go
over
in the
first
books
and
as
10
just a
at
16-yard
the 47-yard
And the
line.
Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over
Ready?
in great field position.
Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Are you fucking serious?
Intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was
Intended
not.
for
And
Joe
it turned into
Mixon.
disaster for them.
Incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice
It's
job there,
second
picking
down
him
and
up out of
10.
the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
All right.
Stroud out of the gun here. To Mixon on the check down.
Joe
Mixon.
Mixon.
But not before he gets in.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get
And the
14 on that one. Good for a
first
Houston
down.
first down.
They
A
certainly
gain of
made a point
14.
getting him involved in the passing
First
game here in the
down,
first
Houston.
half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Dover.
That's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
10 more yards.
And that'll leave him with a second
Complete
and just a
to
few
Cade
inches left.
Stover. Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating as it was to connect each defender.
A gain of 19 yards.
Even though it was complete.
And the Texans
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down. C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck, they've got a big chance to win this game. You think the tight end's going to be able to catch it? In this case, maybe a little too much time at the end. That one was timed well.
Hello.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Stroud working out of the gun. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And he brings this one
what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Chargers 13. Texans 3.
I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Scrambling, maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And stopping that two-point attempt.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
All right.
Stroud coming right back after the pick six. And this will be incomplete. Physical
intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete.
As soon as he
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
18. That's it.
To throw again on second down. Stroud. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Complete to DK Metcalf. That's a gain of 8. That brings up third and 2 coming up.
They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Caught left side. Here's Down.
Complete to number 3, Tank Dell. A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Now bring up fourth down.
All right.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Stroud now on fourth down. Here's a diving catch right side. Mixon with a first down carry. Just a
Mixon
first down carry, so it's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there.
Complete to Tank Dell.
The Texans will use 1 yard gain on timeouts.
And it's
As a
third down.
here before the important third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down. Stroud. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the
Complete
marker.
to Joe
So
Mixon.
give him 5 yards there.
A gain of
Pitch and
5.
catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st down.
And that's a big pickup on the 1st down. And you know that both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Oh, good move. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 30.
Texans get a signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop them with exactly a minute to go before
at the 12-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Stroud will look to throw once more. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line,
the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard
coaches
line.
on the sidelines make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that at the end with a turnover. That's multiple times they picked them up in this opening half.
The Chargers going to signal for the 1st
A gain of 17 yards.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they look to throw. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Richardson's pass.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson will pick. And the Texans are going to take possession here.
Bro, I am playing like some dog shit right now,
Offense
bro.
already at the line set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the ball comes out on the hit. It's incomplete.
Intended for Hunter Henry.
The hits, the sacks have been coming out all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game. Throw outside is complete on the day. 1st and 10 here. If we can just get 30 out of this, something about willing it to a one-score game or half that might provide a psychological
Gain of
boost.
12. 1st down, Houston.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now
Joe
on the
Mixon.
clock here.
Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Hunter Henry. Incomplete.
Plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. Incompletion to a completion. They're going for
Yards
more.
to go.
Here we go. Tony. Hey.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's caught. And he's brought to the ground at a 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Texans 1st down. A gain of 21
We've hit
yards.
halftime. 2 quarters
And the
down. 2
Texans
still remain.
1st
We
down.
step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as
Okay, so turns out she
underway
didn't
in the
cook,
second
but
half. And they will wrangle him down a
The
couple
Texans
yards
take
shy
over
of the
1st
30.
and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but it hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because,
it's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Was in the
At
passing
the
game.
37-yard line.
It resulted in a healthy amount of yardage, so I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now he'll take this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Second and 10. Here goes Stroud again. And this throw incomplete.
Pass
And the defense
intended for Hunter Henry.
is going to move to third down.
It's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Jumps off to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
A 4-yard gain.
He did his best to just get 4 onto that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Stroud and company going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
A gain of 17
now we get
yards.
into the psychology of the whole
And the
thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Here we go. Ready,
Richardson looking to throw. He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard
Take
line.
their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Stroud looking to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down to the 22.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7
You want to
at
force
the
a linebacker
22-yard
to cover
line.
your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage.
Stroud
Nice
pass
play made there.
complete to Hunter Henry.
Gain of 3.
It's a gain of
This
6.
time they double
Brings
and
up
pick up 6.
third and inches.
And Stroud now to throw. He's got his run back into the backfield. And he is going to have the Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as
It's
they're
a
able
gain
to
of
keep the
8.
drive alive on
And
3rd
the
and inches.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
Stroud's pass complete to Joe Mixon.
Completion.
2 yards on the pickup.
Down.
It's second
I
and
know it's a
8
game,
at the
but you have to
37-yard
sense
line.
probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Intended for Nico
Open field tackle and
Incomplete.
to an okay game.
Brings up third
This
down
offense in
and
desperate
8
need of
yards
a
to
conversion
go.
as they come up on third down.
118. That's it.
Stroud to throw it. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. He's able to get this one closer to midfield across the
A gain of 9 yards.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First and 10
First
at the
downs to kick off
46-yard
the
line.
drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Stroud off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they grab the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of backing him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that, and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of first down. That'll go
A gain
for a
of
gain of
7.
7.
It's
And
fourth
that's going to
down.
make it fourth down. Now Stroud. He'll try to do it himself.
C.J.
Good decision in the
Stroud.
end. The current run gets him
A
down
gain
to
of 9
the
yards.
first.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
All right.
Stroud. Catch is made by Metcalf. He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard
It's a gain of 27 yards.
That'll be marked as a
That's another
27-yard pickup.
Texans first
Every
down.
drop from here out is
First
definitely
and goal,
crucial and
Houston.
critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he brings this one down. It's a big 6 in the Georgia Tendon.
Touchdown, Louisville.
This defense is continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s? Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
And he's going to be hit
attempt
and
at the
taken
two-point
down in the
conversion is
backfield.
no
Just
good.
nowhere to run
That
that
keeps
time.
the score.
And the try for 2,
Chargers
they
19.
snuffed out.
Texans 3.
So they'll get
Cameron
another shot
Dicker to
off.
kick
It's
off
following
for
that
the
pick
Chargers.
6. And now the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped.
Taken
Good
down
coverage
on the
there on
return.
the kick team.
The
to bring that
Texans take
return to
over
the
first and 10
10.
at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
A gain of 19 yards.
Play, a good one. Give him
And the
19.
Texans first down.
So one play, and they're already
A
just
gain
shy
of
of
19
midfield.
yards.
Here we go, let's go.
First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown.
Houston late to Nico Collins.
Nico Collins.
Touchdown,
His
Houston.
fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once
The
it's
Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
in big sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for two.
Here we go. Tony.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
And the lead
His
comes
kick
down to
is
9.
good. Makes the score Chargers 19, Texans 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good
The
return as
Chargers
he
take over
stops
first
just
and
shy
10
of the 30-yard
at their
line.
own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
I'm going to
9.
be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing.
Richardson's pass, intended for Omarion Hampton.
Makes his upcoming
Incomplete.
down a little bit more
It's
crucial.
now third
They need to
down
find
and
the right play
9
to convert
yards
here
to go.
and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryer. They get 9 yards.
A gain of
there,
9
get a
yards.
first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? Trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too
Intended
much.
for Omarion Hampton.
What a difference a week makes.
Incomplete.
Last week he hit on over
It leads to
80%
second
of
and
his
10.
passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra
gain
time
of
on game
17
films. They came up
yards.
with a really good plan
That's
to try and chip
good
away at his
for a
timing.
Louisville.
So a
First
first and
down.
10 now in Houston
First and 10
territory.
at the 44-yard line.
Zone read, a give to Hampton. And to the 36-yard line, taking down the ball to get 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard
That's
line.
exactly what you want
8 yards
offensively.
on the
Good run
pickup.
first down,
Brings up
stay in
second
bounds, keep
and
that clock
2.
rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because
Richardson's pass intended for Lance McConkey.
What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock?
He was
and take care
defended
of the
by
football?
Jalen
Right now,
Petrie.
they're executing really well.
Ready?
Now Richardson.
Richardson's pass intended for Lance
And
McConkey.
the other day they told us when we got third and 5 or less, we have to
It's
be able to
now
convert. And I
fourth
guess
down.
every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Okay, break.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
Richardson's
Credit is due there in
intercepted
completing
by
a
the
touchdown
Texans.
after that interception.
It's a
Him
turnover
chasing him
on
down and not giving up the pick six, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
Here we go.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them will just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The
It's a
drive
gain of
starting with
11.
a first down, 11
And
yards
a
on that pickup.
Louisville
What may
first
seem a little
down.
unorthodox to some people,
First
they
and
believe
10
fourth
at the
quarter, he's
44-yard
still firing
line.
away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game.
No, that is his game.
Richardson's pass intended for
Touchdown,
Omari
incomplete.
Hampton.
Good
Incomplete.
coverage there, forced the ball
It's now
through,
second
and it's
and
second
10.
down.
Hip ready, right?
Now Richardson. First down as the
It's a
stop's
gain of
made at
11.
the Texans'
And the
45-yard line.
Chargers first
Now
down.
the Texans will use one of their 2
First
remaining
and 10 at the
timeouts.
45-yard
And they'll
line.
be disappointed to have to burn one there
On the
after
race.
giving up the first down.
Come on. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Richardson.
By Will
Texans
Anderson.
going to signal for
A
their
big
third
loss on
and
the
final
play. Brings
timeout
up second
as
down.
they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Richardson. He's going to walk one deep left side here.
Richardson's pass intended for
Rashid
Rashid
trying to take a
Shaheed.
shot, but it's third
Incomplete.
down.
It's now
That's some good
third down
closing speed
and
there
long.
defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave
Ready?
up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Throwing now is Richardson. They'll set up the score with Hampton. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not
To
enough.
number 8,
And now fourth down.
Brian Hampton.
Good reactions there defensively.
A 4-yard
That screen was a
gain.
little slow in
It's
developing,
fourth
and they
down.
shut that one down with little gain.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again.
Panther 60.
They've yet to
Panther
convert
60.
the
Here we go.
first 3 times on fourth down, but they're going once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that is going to have the Chargers first down. And it is a
It's
big
a gain of
letdown there
31
defensively. They
yards.
somehow allowed to convert
That's
on fourth and
another
long.
Louisville
Ready, set.
first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, they're in with Hampton. I guess guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Ready? Set! 70 Lions! Hut, hut.
Richardson looking to throw it. He's got his tight end Firemuth over the middle. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 17 yards.
And as the two teams talking
And the
over on their
Chargers,
respective sidelines,
first down.
we take a break.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
How the fuck do you miss that throw? Anthony Richardson has to be the shittiest quarterback I've ever
Throwing
had.
the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film,
Ready?
extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And that's
Richardson's pass. Intended for Rashid
The
Shaheed.
defender all over him that
Incomplete.
time, but it's going to lead to
Brings
3rd
up
down.
3rd and goal.
Go!
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he'll be brought down.
Brought down just shy of
He's
the
going
goal
to stay
line.
out there.
A gain of 4
We'll see what
yards.
the play call is.
It's
They need to
4th
find
and
the
goal.
right one here on 4th and goal. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
On the
And now
go!
once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The
Dragon
Chargers
60.
will line up for the
Cowboy
2-point
80.
conversion.
Ready?
Richardson will throw for it.
The 2-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Chargers 27, Texans 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker
Cameron
to kick
Dicker
this
to
one
kick
off.
off for the Chargers.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will bring a finish to this ball game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times,